Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Cook. Caught quickly. He's swarmed by the defense. They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense getting set. It's second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas State.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. James Madison's offense back out there now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up the 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Leon. Snags the quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He shreds the tackle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Leon. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
And your James Madison will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, James Madison. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. comes the Texas State offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. To throw, it's Leon. Going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, pass caught. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And the Dukes looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. The Dukes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Cook. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dukes. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Leon. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Leon. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Dukes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dukes. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's a two-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Leon. And they heave it deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to launch it deep again. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Dropping back. It's Leon. And looking for a big play here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them down.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dukes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Leon. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas State. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, James Madison. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Dropping back, it's Leon. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented. This quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll test the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they
aiming for the end zone. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to the left side. Ball's incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw. It's Leon. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Texas State with their 35.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Rhodes. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here's the second down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Leon. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Big gain, catch made at the 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's the Jets sweep here on third down. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense really clicking. Planning up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Cook. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 10. offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Texas State, 42.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Traveling down near the goal line, but loses the football. Defense grab. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So if the challenge doesn't work, that'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Dropping back, it's Leon. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Critical mistake for the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Physical run, breaks through a tackle. He's brought down, but a solid gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. And they get him down after the completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the completion made. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. James Madison's offense back out there now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Back to pass. It's Cook. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Great move there. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. It's a run to the left. Touchdown, Dukes. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Scanning the field. It's Leon. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team. Who's going to execute better? And just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.